Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everyone joining from different parts of the globe. Omega Pyramid Dallas, PSSM Corporate, and Pyramid Valley International welcome you all to day 237 of Stillness Beat, a 365-day daily meditation program. So, friends, as usual, we'll start the session with meditation. I invite Master Sharath to guide us into today's meditation. Good morning, Sharath.
Good morning, Sirisha. Hope my audio is okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Masters, start gathering yourself. Find a quiet place. Start settling down. Take this 12 seconds silence as a separation between doing and not doing. Okay. The method what we are going to use is Ana-Pana-Sati Meditation. Steps are very simple. On your screen, sit comfortably, clasp your fingers, cross your feet, close your eyes, be with your natural breath. So before closing your eyes, check your awareness. Check for any background sounds, anything. Let that be in your awareness. Relax your body and let go of everything. Letting go starts with relaxation. Just let go. Relax. Now gently start closing your eyes. Relax. Now scan your body from head to toe for any sensations. Relax. Let that be in your awareness. Bring your attention to your chest and abdomen area. Observe the rise and fall of your chest and abdomen. Relax. Don't do anything. Don't breathe. Breathing is happening. Your body is breathing. Keep watching your chest and abdomen area. Relax. Now move to your throat area. Observe the movement of muscles, movement of breath. Relax. Now, feel the sensation of movement of breath in your nostrils. Breath coming in, going out. Now observe the entire movement of breath from your chest and abdomen area to throat to your nostrils as a whole at once. Keep observing the breath. Relax. Cut everything else. Your body is breathing. Let it breathe. You be the observer. On the count of 1 to 10, you become the observer of your breath. 1, 2, 3. No analysis, no expectations. Drop everything. Relax. Be with your breath. 4, 5, 6. No visualizations, no counting, no mantras. 7, 8. Be exclusively with your breath. Relax. 9, 10. Anchor yourself to the breath. Be with the breath, masters, for the next 12 minutes. Be with the breath masters. Be the observer. Start going beyond the observer. Whatever comes, be a witness. See it, move on. Relax. Move close to the source, beyond the observer. Relax. Continue. Masters, from this space near the source, with lot of cosmic energy, let's heal ourselves and others. Be very sincere and take responsibility. At Anahata Chakra, repeat the following affirmations mentally. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Let's make following agreements with our life. Say to yourself, I will be impeccable with my words. I will not take anything personally. I will not make any assumptions. I will do my best at all the times. Be in this state in the calm and quiet absorption for a few more minutes, masters. One more minute. 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your palms together and keep it on your closed eyelids. And slowly open your eyes to here and now. Wonderful. Thank you so much for meditating with me today. Over to you, Sirisha.
Thank you, Sharat, for that wonderful guidance. So, friends, I hope everyone is coming out of meditation. So, in this silence, let's do the 3 levels of intuition, intention, and then followed by wisdom. So, I invite Sam to take it over. Good morning, Sam.
Good evening, Sirisha. Thank you, Sharath. Okay, friends, let us start with the intention. Get back to the highest state that you achieved in your meditation. And with your power of will and intention, let us intend for the next 24 hours of our life to be wonderful, full of creativity, full of problem solving, full of inner evolution, peacefully, joyfully, and let's spread our love towards Omega and intend for a wonderful manifestation of Omega for the Northern Hemisphere and expand further. Connect to the Mother Earth and intend for a wonderful heaven on Mother Earth, home, heaven on Mother Earth. In return for she being our home for this lifetime. Thank you so much. You can slowly come back. So, hope everyone is back. So, where were we, Sirisha? About Krishna? What were we talking about yesterday?
Yeah,
His
so consciousness.
his smile. Smile is the tip of the iceberg. That's what is seen to the external world. But it takes something to have that smile. And any answers? Let's take points from our participants. What does it take to have that inner, genuine smile? Not a fake smile, not a formal smile, not a plastic smile, not a grin. What does it take to have that inner smile all the time? Please type in your answers. I'm curious. Peace of mind, yes. To be okay with whatever is happening, yes. Inner happiness, yes. Any more answers? Not attached. Okay, I'm missing something. Non-attached. Stillness. True inner joy. Welcome everything. Yes. Wonderful. True inner joy. Wonderful. Any more answers? I'm looking for one word. Peace with self. Let's see if we can get that. Shweta says being in blissful state. Yes. Presence. I know all these are correct answers, but I am expecting one answer, one word, because that becomes the basis. That becomes the basis. Love. Thank you, Anjan. Next. Pleasant. Yes. Yes. Present moment. All right. Contentment. Beautiful. It's a word with C. I can give you a clue. All these are correct answers, but my answer is that. So can anyone guess? Let's test the telepathy. Yeah, Ramaji, you are telepathic. Tell the alphabet C. Okay. Compassion, consciousness. Any more? Okay. Can I go? The answer that I was looking for was centeredness. Centered. Staying centered. Krishna was a centered person, like not shaken kind of person. Everyone is fine, peaceful. Usually all of us are like, we'll be fine when everything is fine. But in the middle of a cyclone, in between so many Arishad Vargas, targeting him, affecting him. You know what Duryodhana tried to do to Krishna? Knowing that Krishna is great, he went as a negotiator between Pandavas and, Kauravas. And he tried to make Krishna a prisoner. He wanted to arrest him. That's the audacity of Duryodhana. See the Arishadvargas, the combined Arishadvarga energy of these Kauravas. He was in the middle. That's why I used yesterday a word called lotus in the mud pond. There was mud all around, but Krishna was that lotus. So staying centered, what does this centered mean? That you are, your base is that. That's when you're called, you're centered, right? And now again, we'll take the answers. What should he be centered in? There are already some answers, of course. Yes, we can even pick from that. Yeah. If anyone wants to add, please keep typing. Awareness. Heart. Oh, today, every answer is a correct answer because nothing can go out of the syllabus of Krishna. He is a totality. He has all of these. That's the beauty. Consciousness, right? Okay, let's go in alphabetical order. First thing is acceptance. There's nothing that he won't reject. He will reject. He will accept everything, everyone, every situation, every happening, every outcome as it is. Friends, yesterday we talked about smile. I don't know how many people took that into their life. Trust me, the only thing that makes a difference is when you take this consciousness into your life. Life in the sense your day. in your daytime, if you take even one aspect of Krishna, you start with that, it will connect you to all other aspects. So choose your word, choose the quality which you like, take it into your life and challenge yourself. Let me, even if it is a smile. I told about Rajiv's experience yesterday, right? So choose. You have a very big menu here to choose from. Okay. All right. The first thing is acceptance. He accepted people's love. He accepted people's enmity. He accepted war. He accepted surrender. He accepted devotion. He accepted good, bad, problems, progress, good times, bad times of his and his loved ones. Completely centered in acceptance. And he is centered in, he's called Sthita Prajna, right? Centered. Sthita means he's centered there. And what is that prajna? We talked about it a lot of times. Not getting into ragas and dveshas. Because the moment you get into raga and dvesha, cravings or aversions, your mind, ego, your bias, everything starts. So he's always centered in something which will never take him to raga or dvesha. And what is that which will keep him away from raga or dvesha? How impossible it is to not to get into raga or dvesha. We know it, right? Think of anything, you will either have raga or dvesha towards it. Otherwise, it's not in your life. Even meditation, you will have a lot of raga for even for meditation, for enlightenment, for spiritual progress. Right? What else he's centered in? He's centered in your answers. You people have answered. He's always centered in joy. Come what may. His joy cannot be disturbed. Try this. My word was, apart from, after I covered smile, my next word was joy. Joy was like, wow, because it's always with you. Smile, at least it's a transaction with others. People will respond to it, and all. Joy, it's all within yourself, right? I didn't want to do anything. I wanted to be centered in joy. My choices, whatever I choose in my life, I'm like, if I have to choose between joy and this, I'll only choose joy. Doesn't matter what it is. Fill in the blank. I don't want it. So make that decision. Choose one word and choose it so totally. It'll make a difference. So he was centered in joy. And a lot of people said present moment. Yes. Where there is no mind, we are always in the present moment. And there's one quality which we need to learn from Krishna big time. And that is detachment. Most difficult lesson for anyone is detachment. People who want to practice detachment usually do a mistake of, okay, I need to get detached with this. Let me go away from it. Let me run away from it. Whether it be a person or a situation, or, you want to develop a negative feeling towards it and run away. No, that's not detachment. That's escaping. Real practice of detachment happens when you are with it. Be with what you want to get detached with and then practice detachment. Otherwise, you will think that you are detaching. You are not. Because of attachment, you are avoiding it. So detachment. This is the key. This is the lotus, droplet on the water droplet on the lotus leaf is all about detachment. You be there, but don't get attached. He is always centered in detachment. He does not, it looks like he's so close to Balarama, his own brother. He's so loving brother for Subhadra. He's such a loving husband, he's such a wonderful lover, but nowhere there is a sign of attachment in Krishna. He has never a problem in letting things go, letting people go. detachment is one thing. Your power of detachment is tested in the moments of letting go. If you can't be detached, you will either crave or you'll create aversion and you will suffer. You'll tell yourself lies. No, you just have to observe yourself so deeply. Only with the help of that observation you can get detached from anything. So if he's in detachment all the time, he's also in constant observation, right? He knows everything, whatever is happening. That peacock feather on his head, it has an eye on it. It sees everything. That is just a symbolic thing. He's seeing everything. He knows everything. And peacock leaf has another quality, even if a snake bites, it absorbs the poison, but nothing happens to the peacock. So it also means he can take that negativity and not react. So not reacting is something, wherever you react, you can understand that you're no more centered, right? And he's not doing it out of any reason to achieve something or to get something. It's not a means to achieve something. All these are the states in which he is out of his own freedom. He's centered in freedom, complete freedom. He'll never do anything. He took birth out of freedom. He's an avatar. He didn't have to come here. He came here for what? For dharma samsthapana, they say, right? What is dharma samsthapana? First, it does not mean killing bad people and making right people as kings. That's what it looks like externally. But real dharma is about inner dharma, which is you have your own truth, where you are, where you are placed in your soul evolution, in your capacity. There is always a certain truth. You need to be aligned to your inner truth. It's not someone's truth or Krishna's truth or Patriji's truth. No. At your level, you have one truth. Swadharma. So you need to be yourself. First of all, you need to be yourself. That is your dharma. You need to express like yourself, think like yourself, feel like yourself. That is your dharma. And for that to happen with everyone, there needs an environment of dharma outside. And when that environment gets disturbed, these avatars, they come and recreate that environment where everybody can again get back to the alignment of their inner dharma, and they make the spiritual progress. So that's the purpose of avatar. So dharma does not mean any religion or it is aligning your action and your truth. And he is also centered in all these come if he's centered in one thing, which even Buddha underlined and highlighted. We were talking about yesterday. Sharath was talking about it. Equanimity. Seeing everything equally. Seeing everything equally. A lot of times people mistake while reading Krishna that he is biased to Pandavas. He is not. He is not biased to anyone. If he was biased to Pandavas, doesn't he know that Abhimanyu is going to be killed? Arjuna is just next to him. Abhimanyu is his own younger sister's son, right? So he is equanimous to life and death. He is equanimous to coming and going. He is equanimous to pain and pleasure. He is centered in equanimity. And for that, as Buddha and even Krishna in Bhagavad Gita tells, that to be in that equanimity, you need to have the knowledge of impermanence. body is impermanent. Everything is impermanent. Everything is changing. This was a concept when Krishna gave us, and we made him God. And because he is God, all these things belong to gods, not us. That's where there was a gap which was filled by Buddha. Rama was also man, gave, a perfect example of how a man should be as a man, as a human. But Buddha showed us the journey from man to God scientifically. He came, if Krishna gave us the theory, he has shown the practicality in himself, but Buddha has given us the technique. Everybody can follow and scientifically go. Because of all these qualities, Krishna always lived a life where it was full of life. Life was full of life. And he lived as if even flute was a message. Just a flow. He allows the flow of life. And he's free from guilt. That's the main thing. We allow a lot of negativities to affect us, like guilt, shame. There's so many negativities which come from within. He's free from them. Then what about morality? He's God. He's supposed to be doing everything right. Dharmaraja was also doing everything right. What happened to him? In a small game where things were supposed to be funny and casual, crooks have made them beggars. So it's not enough to be just good or be moral. Osho gives a beautiful word called amoral. Amoral adds A to the moral. A is awareness. He says morality should always be combined with awareness. If you're not aware, you just want to be good, do good to others. There are a lot of people to exploit, right? And if you are wise, you'll make sure all that good is, going to a purpose, a meaningful purpose. That is also your responsibility, which cannot happen without awareness. These are so many qualities that we are talking. As long as the purpose of everything that you are or everything that you do is to create inner harmony and outer harmony, you are in line with dharma. And to create this, along with the intention to create harmony, you need to have knowledge of the self. And a lot of people think when Krishna showed the Vishwarupa, he is trying to show that he is big, vast, he is the universe. No, he is trying to say that the whole Vishwa is in this body. That is explained by Buddha again very clearly, because unfortunately, the spirituality which we are supposed to follow, we made them into morals and values, and we are not practicing. So Buddha explained it. Vishwarupa is shown in the body. Your body is given to you so that you can see the whole universe in your own body. So you practice seeing microscopic vision is what you need to practice and develop to see the truth within the body. And then you can see everywhere. Then you will see the impermanence. Based on the impermanence, you will become equanimous. And when you are centered in this impermanence and equanimity, that's when all the qualities will come. Peace, joy, bliss, awareness, smile. Everything will come. So that's where you need to be centered like a tortoise. So that's what Krishna is. What Krishna has done is one thing, what Krishna is altogether a different thing. That's it from my end. Sharath, you want to add something?
Yes, I just intended that you will ask me to say something. So it just happened. See, so I will give you an example. So Krishna was at a time when he came to do the reconstruction of the world. Nav-Nirman. Nav-Nirman is demolishing the existing patterns, demolishing the existing things, which is not easy. You're so attached. You're so attached to the patterns. The people around him were so attached to the patterns. Look at the Govardhan Parvat, right? People were blindly, doing things, right? So even smallest things, right? He demolished. And that is not easy when you are attached. That is not easy when you are not equanimous. That is not easy when you are not at the place from where you can observe, be a pure awareness. That is not possible. So very good example. The similar thing will happen when you are meditating. Why it is called as going towards Krishna's consciousness? You have to demolish all those patterns without indulging. Krishna did not indulge in any of the acts. He did not indulge in the war, but still it happened, right? So you need to do that, right? You have to demolish the patterns. And for that, you should not have any attachment. You love that pattern, you keep enjoying, whether it is bad, good, or right. You cannot remove it. You cannot do that Nava-Nirman or being a whole consciousness without demolishing the patterns which is keeping you down. And for that is Krishna consciousness. That is what is Krishna consciousness. And it is very mischievous, right? So look at the dictionary meaning of mischievous, you will understand. I will not tell, right? So with that, what I would say is to demolish the old patterns which is keeping you down, to demolish those things which are not allowing you to progress forward. You have to be equanimous. You have to be observer, not indulging. Then you will get a choice. How many choices to choose? And then do that reconstruction of your consciousness. Otherwise, it's not possible. So that's what we have to learn from Krishna consciousness. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for adding. Over to you, Sirisha. Thank you all. Thank you, friends.
Thank you. Thank you, Sam and Charit, for that wonderful sharing. Thank you. So, thank you all for joining us today, and we'll see you all tomorrow at the same time. So, have a wonderful day ahead, friends. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.